How about you drop it for some coffee? Oh, so good. That's so good. Hello, and welcome back to Long War 2, Season 1. Alright, we're going to do these promotions, and just as an FYI, the response or the call to service has been huge. So I am working on adding all of the people that have requested to join us this season. Thanks so much for that. I appreciate your interest. And the very next episode in this playlist, which I believe is going to be episode 8, will be primarily about that and then sort of other operational things. I'm also going to talk about class builds a little bit, and I seem to be getting more and more questions about class builds. So like I said, I'll discuss that more in the next video. And as a reminder, the Season 1 details sheet is linked in the description of this video, as is the enlistment form. They're both in the description of the video, because I keep getting questions about, well, what about this build? What about this build? And I'm happy to answer your questions in the comments, but it's usually better if you've looked at the soldier builds and then given me a specific question so I can try to be as helpful as possible, okay? So if you're interested in how I'm building each soldier out, go ahead and check out that spreadsheet. Again, the link's in the video, below the video, and then we can discuss it further in the comments. All right, so let's get to this. How many do we have here? Oh, we got a bunch of promotions. Okay. And how's our wound status? Actually, let's check that. Oh, okay. We got quite a few people still laid up. We need that AWC to, like, get done already. Like, big time need that done. Alright, I guess we'll just... Here we go. We'll just sort by name. It's fine. Which didn't really seem to do it. What did it do? Did it sort by last name? Yeah, it did. Okay. Alright, let's go with Alex. I did discuss this with Alex. I had mentioned in a previous video that Alex, well, traditionally has been a sniper in our various Long War series. Doesn't really have the stats for it. So we're going to actually make Alex an assault. Change class. There we go. Okay. Good. Alright, Ed. Let's do your promotion, sir. Okay, so we've got choice between lockdown, plus 10 aim, plus 10 crit for successive shots at the same target, pump action, and suppression. I'm going with what I call the O Club, or Officer Club, slash Overwatch build. That's what Ed is. So he will pick up suppression. And then there's an alternate build. Again, take a look at that sheet. There's an alternate build that's sort of the frontline aggression build, but Ed here is going to be O Club. Alright, and then Phil. Alright, so we've got a choice between center mass, combatives, and grazing fire. So additional point of damage, or this new one that goes along with the knife fighter ability where you can parry a melee attack and counterattack with your combat knife and gain plus 10 dodge. That's pretty cool. And then grazing shot, which means you've got a chance to have your shot roll over and do a graze. And in this case, we're going to grab center mass for an additional point of damage. And actually, you know what? Let me double check that. Bear with me, and if you hear me flipping through pages in the background, I apologize. I printed this out, and I haven't had a chance to sort of tape it together and put it on my wall, which is what I intend to do. I'll put a picture on Twitter once I've done that. Let's see. Okay, so he is... Yeah. Okay, so he's going to be build 1, which I'm affectionately referring to as a Overwatch monkey. So center mass will be the first option. Then we'll go with lockdown, iron curtain, mayhem, cool under pressure, traverse fire, and kill zone. Yep. Okay, so center mass it is. Okay. All right, Nicholas. How are your stats, sir? 64 aim, sort of meh. -5 dodge. We could turn him into a bio tank, maybe. Let's see, let's promote him. .50 hack by default, 66 aim. Yeah, I think we're gonna switch him up. Change class. Put him back as a gunner. Which is what he was last season as well. Okay, that'll work. Alright, who else do we have? Anne. Lovely Anne, let's promote her. Okay, and then we will change her up. No question what Anne's gonna be. What do you mean there's no question what Anne's gonna be? Well, for those of you that are joining us now, again, most of these soldiers, actually all of these soldiers are community members, and some of them are personal friends, and I've known them for a while, and they have traditionally played certain roles. So like if Anne was anything other than a, you know, a combat medic, I would, like, it would really confuse the hell out of me. So specialist she is, and we'll be building her again as the sort of traditional combat medic role, which has a lot of value in Long War 2. You know, in both vanilla XCOM and even modded XCOM, depending on what you had, the engagements, it didn't seem like it was necessarily worthwhile sometimes to heal. It was all about just, you know, blow out the enemy pods as quickly as possible. Don't let them fire at you. That's not the case. I mean, look at all these wounds and stuff we're taking. Long War's a whole different animal, so having some good combat medics is a good idea, particularly on missions where you think you're going to have prolonged conflict. For instance, at some point we're going to do like a Haven holdout mission where we defend a Haven against waves and waves and waves of Advent. Yeah, extended, you know, extended combat like that, having a combat medic, good idea. Alright, and let's promote Talem here. Grenadier. No, not ideally. 64 aim. I wanted to make him an infantryman. 3 health. Wow, okay. Well, I think we're gonna leave you. Hey, T, let me know if you're okay with this. I think a Grenadier might not be bad. As long as you're at squad rank, we can change your class. So let me know. All right, now I'm gonna leave you at that. Okay, any other promotions? Nope. Okay. Any other things we gotta do right now? Do we need to build anything? Alright. I think we're good to go. Let's see. 2 scientists. I don't think we want to assign anyone. Let's take a look at resistance management, actually. A couple different things. First off, as I become, you know, more comfortable with my understanding of how things work, I will be obviously changing things up. And I'm actually kind of glad I didn't do my traditional episode 0, which I start new series off with, where I kind of set up the campaign. I'm kind of glad I didn't have time to do it this time, and in that it's still kind of pending, because what I want to do is turn episode 0 into, you know, sort of things I wish I knew before I started playing Long War 2. And one of them is the fact that we need more people doing intel. So I'm going to switch all of these people over to intel. And you're like, well, why? What's the point? Well, you know, there's Advent Strength 2 here, which has some bearing on why I'm doing this. But the big reason is the more people that are assigned to intel, you essentially have like a threshold that you need to meet to uncover missions in each region. And the more people you have doing intel, the more likely you are to detect said missions. So this whole, I've got a mission coming up and I've got like whatever 5 hours to complete it. As I understand it, having more people on intel is going to give you more missions to do and uncover sort of more specialized missions as well if you can meet said threshold. So we're going to have people focusing primarily on intel here. And in terms of an advisor, we can assign a scientist. Which I don't know if this is a good decision. Okay, I do not know. Let me be very clear. I do not know if this is a good decision right now to do this. But since scientists have bearing, as I understand it, over intel, and we have this whole haven dedicated, I want to test things. And that's what this whole campaign is about, right? So we're going to go ahead and assign them a advisor as a scientist. Now, if people know for sure that that's not a great idea, then let me know in the comments. And maybe we'll make a change. But we're going to go ahead and do this. Okay, back out to the geoscape. Now let's take a look at our current missions and what infiltration we're at. Okay, so we're at 123% here. We've got 3 hours here for Operation Dragon Walk. We might do that. And in a situation like this, well, let's take a look at it actually. So we've got a couple of hours left before before this one's done deal, right? So in this case, we would just add in more soldiers and go for it. I'm not saying we're going to, but that's what we would do. Okay, we've got, okay, so 2 days, 8 hours until 100%. I keep getting this question about when should you infiltrate. Well, there's different thresholds, like right here, 124% infiltrated. I think this is fine. It's already extremely light, it's not going to get much better, and the sooner we execute it, the better off we are. So we're going to go ahead and jump in and do Operation Potent Empire.
Recon picked up a weak distress signal coming from this area. The resistance.
Holy moly, how many soldiers did we assign to this?
So we're moving.
We have 6 soldiers on this? Oh!
We'll need to secure the area and escort the VIP to the evac point.
Copy that, Central. Copy that. Alright, so we're extracting another VIP. You know what I think I'm gonna do too? Let me know what you think. Instead of putting like Operation Potent Empire, and I usually put like the, what the op is, like in parentheses in the title, I think I'll just start putting the infiltration percentage on there, and maybe its current difficulty. Like like for instance, this one I think is extremely light, so it would be like whatever 124 space EL for extremely light, because I think that bears more information. Like that, I think that's more important than say the fact that we're extracting a VIP, because there's a lot of these extract VIP, rescue VIP. I don't know that matters a whole lot. And if it's a totally different mission type or something new, maybe I'll call attention to that. But let me know. I know it's a small little change, but I think maybe a beneficial one.
Target coordinates incoming. Secure the VIP and proceed to the evac volume for extraction.
I mean, I know some of you watch every single mission, which is great. And then there's some of you that maybe, because I'm putting out multiple missions a day, maybe you're sort of picking and choosing. And so I want to try to arm you with the information so you can make a good selection. Okay, so we've got, let's just take a look here. We've got Clutch. We've got Stafford. Okay, so Loki's here. We've got Mistwalker. Okay, so we've got Paul. We got Stowe. Oh, okay. All right. We got Nico. Awesome. Who else we got? We got Jackal. Okay, there's the VIP. Okay, good group. Okay, so we've got to extract. Where's evac? Okay, now note that we're back to the, standard turn timer.
Yes.
I had modified it early on and added, I think it was 4 was the number of turns I had added. And ended up actually not even needing it or using it. But I wanted to give myself kind of a cushion. And because True Concealment did not work. Now, I did download the new version of True Concealment for Long War 2. And hopefully it's going to work for us.
Moving.
That's not cover, but that's okay. Post you up right there. Stow.
Moving out.
Head there. Did we make contact? No. Okay. For those of you that are not familiar with True Concealment, if it is working, or I guess a better way to say it is, the way it should work is that until we have broken our concealment, the turn timer won't go down, which I think makes a lot of sense, first off, and 2, just fits really well with the fact that it's, we actually really have guerrilla warfare going on now, where we're actually sneaking around. Okay, Mr. Package, or Mrs. Package, I'm not sure what. I think it's Mr. Slide over here. Yeah. Let's just overwatch everyone this turn. No. So it's not working. So that's okay. We'll just do the best we can and not worry about it.
Affirmative, moving out.
And I don't think it has anything to do with the mod. I'm sure the mod is fine. I had a previous version of it.
Confirmed, moving out.
And now I've added this in, and there's probably some kind of a conflict.
This way.
So I'll try to get it working. And if not, then I'll put the, I'll make the edit to change the turn timer again.
Acknowledged.
Well, Mel, doesn't that make it easier? Yeah, you could argue that it absolutely does make things easier, which is not a concern for me at all. Again, as I've mentioned a couple of times, this first season is all about learning and us getting exposure to things, so I'm okay with that. Having said that, we have not needed it, so who knows? Ah, okay. So it's probably working fine. The whole team did not have concealment. I wasn't paying close enough attention. So it's probably working fine. So my apologies. Let's see. This is the first thing I'm recording today, so I'm not 100% awake. I apologize in advance. Let's see. Yeah, this was a bad engagement here. Let's see. Okay, you hunker. And you know what?
Okay.
You two are actually going to fall back for a turn to hopefully put you out of range. Alright, hopefully this doesn't go too badly for us here.
Right on the margins.
Never said it would be easy.
Okay, we're alright.
That was close.
So far, so good. Hello, Mr. Sectoid. Don't you do it! Well, okay, alright, panic's not too bad. That's alright.
This isn't right. This isn't right.
Alright, one more shot. You just need to miss. Thank you for your cooperation. We appreciate it. Alright. Okay, so we've got a good shot here. Mist, can you... Can't quite get there, right? Alright, let's get aggressive. Let's put you inside. Now, I hope there's not... I hope there's not another pod over here. Are we actually gonna have a shot, or are we out of range from here? Let's take a look. Yeah, we're out of range. Have a shot from here. Alright.
Moving out.
Slide up. Clutch, let's go.
Sure. Weapons ready.
Alright, Clutch, you're gonna protect the flank. Stafford, take him. Stafford,
Adjusting aim.
come on now. Expect more from you, sir. We expect more from you. Alright, let's reload. Why not?
Reload and keep fighting.
Alright, Nico. Let's make this happen, darling. That's right.
I got
Good
him.
shot. Well done. 15%, huh? Alright, let's see. What if we... Yeah, I like this. Let's go ahead and jump inside.
Affirmative, covering now.
Jaden, you're still panicked. Okay, no problem. Package up. Want to keep moving us forward while we're fighting, and that's really has it's been that simple as the key. Like, I've seen a lot of people like, 13 turns, it's not enough time to get across, which was my initial reaction too. On some of these maps, it just feels like, oh, that was a little nasty. I made a good shot there. You know, that it feels like it's just a little too tough to get across the entire map. Like in this case, to go from here to here in 13 turns is pretty aggressive while you're having a fight. I agree, but if you just keep firing and moving, it seems like no problem. The other thing I would say is that there's a lot of early game strategies about avoiding fights altogether that we haven't had the opportunity to do yet, simply because we didn't have the soldier type or class that we needed to do it. But we'll be exploring that more as soon as we can. Alright, slide up, dude.
Bombs away!
There you go. Enjoy that. Loot destroyed. That's okay. Sometimes that's just gonna happen, right? I'm pretty sure that was all the troopers. I believe so. Alright. Let's go, Mist.
Running.
Greetings. Heard you were hungry. Oh, you are? That's okay. Paul brought you a flank steak. Oh, did you like that? It was tasty, right? Okay, now we need to finish you off. So let's see. He is going to scatter. No question about that. Oh, we can just get the second flank right here. Hi. Nice. Good shot. All right.
Roger that.
What do we get here? Elite laser sight. Oh, nice. Very nice. Okay, clutch. Right here, sir. Part of the next episode that I talked about at the beginning will also be assigning the squads. Kind of cleaning those up a little bit, changing to their official names. So we appreciate your feedback and whatnot on that. Thanks so much.
Roger that.
So Ed's group is going to be called Mal's Angels. Clutch's squad is going to be known as the Xenobusters. And then, of course, we still have some other squads that need to be formed that do need officers, by the way. And in this campaign, that actually means it's not just, hey, this happens to be who thematically is assigned. It's also these person are in charge of their squads. Who's in them, who's not in them, what their name's going to be, suggestions on how to build them, the whole bit. So if you are interested in being one of those officers, let us know in the comments. Or just whip me an email or something like that. Gonna need a couple more officers for sure.
Right.
And if you're wondering, folks that are newer to us, why Ed and Clutch are like, why do I know they're already officers? And the answer to that is because you go back and you look at the other original Long War series on the channel. You'll find out that our field commander or commanding officer is Ed, or Edicray, or Edicar, however you want to pronounce it.
Understood.
And Clutch here is our executive officer and has been for years.
Yes, sir.
Again, I'm going to keep mentioning this because I need, I guess I don't need you to understand, but I hope that you do understand that when I play Long War, it is very personal to me. These soldiers are super important to me, and I want to try to get it right.
Everyone be ready.
And that everybody has a good time. And that doesn't mean that new folks are not welcomed. You are, of course, welcomed. I just want folks to try to understand there's a history here. And it's a shared history, and one that I think is important to a lot of the folks that continue to contribute to the community and the experience. Yelling. Oh! Did you see that? That's awesome. I mean, it's not awesome, but you know, it is awesome. So, hold on then. Can we just like, you know? I'm thinking, yeah. So the question is, what is the penalty, other than us being scumbags? What's the penalty for killing a civilian? Because remember, in the cities, these people think that we're essentially that we're terrorists, right? We know that we're not, right? We're fighting to save these people, but they don't know that. So this person is a sympathizer, essentially. Their eyes have not been opened to what Advent is. You know, they see them as providing shelter and food and free gene therapy clinics and all kinds of stuff. They think most people think they're great, right? Well, I'm not gonna kill a civilian. You can disagree with me. You're welcome to.
I'm on my way.
But not gonna do it. If I kill a civilian on accident as like collateral damage, and I've done that before, that's one thing. I don't feel great about that either, but not gonna kill a civilian in cold blood. So let them yell, I guess.
Come get some.
Weapons ready.
Got it covered.
8 turns to get to the extraction. Okay.
Overwatch. What's making that noise?
Enemies. Enemies are making that noise. Can we take advantage? I don't like these buildings too much where there's like no cover against the other direction. They're not ideal.
Let's move.
And Nico. Let's do this. Let's move Stowe up.
Moving to designated position.
See if we make contact. Yep, there we go. Alright, good. Come on down. Oh, 2 gunners and 2 jabber officers? 1 jabber officer. No, no. Hold on, what are you? Engineer? Engineer. Okay. And it's not so simple anymore when people are on high ground to just be like, well, just toss a grenade and they'll be dead. Nah. Not so much anymore with that. Cover's a lot tougher in Long War.
Heading to that location.
Alright, let's slide over here. We should have a flank. Yeah, multiple flank. Nobody cares about the fact that you've got a dentist appointment. I don't care about you or your teeth, man. Keep that business to yourself. Yeah! Nice! 11 crit.
Good riddance. Looks like something over
That's
here.
right. Paul's making it rain. Oh man, if we had another action, I would totally slide up here and hit this guy in the face with a shotgun.
Understood.
Alright, let's flashbang you. And could we do something like slide here? Force the flank. And then you'd have 1 shot coming from the gunner. Okay, no, I don't like that. Alright, we'll just Overwatch then. What I was trying to do was I was thinking about coming up, say, over here, like right there. Force him to move, in which case we could get him with an Overwatch shot when he's scattered. But I don't want to risk the gunner coming up and then taking a shot against somebody in partial cover. Even though it's better in Long War 2, you know, gunners are scary. When these guys hit, when they actually land, they are kind of scary. Alright,
Okay, let's
move
move.
up.
Hold position.
Jaden.
Moving to position.
So much so that I'm not even going to Overwatch with Jaden. I'm actually just going to
In
hunker.
position.
I can't afford him getting hit again. Alright, move the package up. Stafford. Yep. Well, this should be okay. I don't think he'll get off a flash grenade or any grenade of any kind. You know what?
On it.
Let's put Stafford back over here just in case he does. I don't want everybody getting disoriented and not being able to shoot. Okay, good.
Fine.
He missed.
You'll need to do better than that.
Alright, so here's what we're worried about him. That's why we disoriented him.
Alright, that one hurt.
Yeah, and he still hit, but that's okay. Got those 2 points of protection. And I think I've mentioned it before, but again, that's from ceramic plating, a small item. So you've got these 2 orange dots, or whatever you want to call them, lines, and those are ablative armor. So once they're stripped off, then they're not coming back, no matter what you do. Okay, let's see. The gunner's a pain because he's keeping us kind of locked down over here. I think we'll just move forward, see if we can do some grenade action on him. You're running gun up. Yeah, but you can't quite get there this turn, right? Why are you taking so long to figure this out, Mel? Well, because I don't want to screw it up. That's why. Okay, let's go.
Sure.
Hey, drop it for some coffee? How about you drop it for some coffee? Oh, so good. That's so good. I love it. Sawed-off shotgun. I thought, you know what? I don't think I can make this thing work. I'm not sure having this on a Ranger is a good idea. Yeah, no, I was wrong. It's a super cool idea.
Let's go.
So even, okay, so let's think about this. Even if there's another pod, say here, as long as they're not on the roof, got 6 turns, we can finish off this pod, secure the, secure the evac, and get out before another group or reinforcements can get to us. Yeah, I think we're in a good position, so I'm not going to really push this too hard. We'll slide Jaden over here. We'll move the package up, like so.
Roger that.
Okay, we're gonna slide. Let's see, where are we gonna go? Here?
No need to
Here
ask
should be
twice.
fine. We'll grab that loot next turn. Hunker.
Roger, hold it.
We're in position.
Moving to designated coordinates. Got it covered.
Okay, so hopefully the engineer either takes a shot, maybe does suppression, or goes with a flashbang.
You think all you comedians could start hitting something?
Negative damage.
It's okay, it's alright, he's alright.
Got it.
Hey! Yeah, that's right.
Go to hell. This is valuable. I'll send you there myself.
Suppressor, awesome. Okay, and then, let's see.
Going in for the kill. Roll it out.
Greetings from Earth. I know technically the Advent guys are sort of human, but whatever. Still works. Greetings from Earth. Greetings from Earth. Let's see.
Orders confirmed. On the move.
Grab the loot. Laser sight. So we got an elite laser sight, a suppressor, and another laser sight. Pretty nice, I have to say.
Moving to
Go ahead and take that corner. Nico. Yeah, back him up. Jaden.
Location confirmed.
Package. Stafford.
Orders confirmed. Moving out. Moving to Overwatch.
Alright, Stowe, let's go.
Moving out.
On it.
Okay, Nico up. Can we get everyone out this turn? Because if we can, I'll go ahead and set it up that way. It looks like we can. Missed? Yeah, we can. Alright, let's go home then.
Yes, sir.
Okay, secure the package.
This way.
Good to go.
Oh no, we still have to get... Stafford, are you in range? You are. Perfect.
I'm on my way.
Awesome. Let's head home, folks.
We're clear. Go.
Firebrand, VIP is secure.
Status
All
confirmed.
right, high fives. Psh. Operation Potent Empire complete. Now, I didn't see any promotions, so that doesn't mean that we didn't get some, because you do get experience from completing the mission, so we might have, even if we didn't get it based on kills, we might have got it on mission completion experience. Let's see. Oh, okay. Again, it's my first recording of the day, so maybe everybody got promoted, and it told us that, and I just missed it. It's entirely possible. Okay, so wounded for 13 days, wounded for 15 days. That's not too bad when we consider that the AWC should be done soon. All right, so we got a suppressor, elite laser sight, extra conditioning PCS mod, another laser sight, and then VIP. Awesome. Now we got 3 scientists, so that's kind of cooking. Matter of fact, let's take a look here. What do we got? We got the Advanced Warfare Center in 3 days. Our basic research will be done in 8. Supply drop coming up. Clearing out that machinery in 15. Okay, so when we come back in the next episode, folks, we're going to focus on adding more people to the roster. We're going to clean things up. We're going to do some squad management. I'm going to talk about, soldier builds a little bit, all that good stuff. So I hope you enjoyed this one. If you did, consider hitting that thumbs up. Thank you so much for watching. Till next time, I am Mal, and I will see you later.